Hey guys, this is the Jaeger task guide for the Survivalist path Thrifty. For this task, you have to stash an Iskra and bottle of water in both the ZB16 bunker and the ZB14 bunker on woods. So the Iskras and water do not need to be found in raid for you to plant them for this task. So if you are trying to get your hands on some and don't have the flea market unlocked, then they both have a barter trade for therapist loyalty level 1. So the Iskra is 1 syringe and then the bottle of water is 1 hydrogen peroxide. And you can also buy the bottle of water for 12,000 rubles straight up. So here's a map of woods, and for this task we do have to go to 2 separate areas. So we have to go to the ZB14 area, which is just up above the scav house. Then we also have to go to ZB16, which is just next to the plane crash. Alright guys, so I'm here in the bunker overlook on woods. This is where the checkpoint area is. Over on my right hand side here is where the attachment cabin is located. Further on the right is where outskirts extract is, as well as scav house, which is right there. And over here is where the heavy machinery is located, as well as the fence that, as long as you run along the left side of it, will lead you towards the ZB14 bunker. So you can do this task all in one raid, or you can do it over as many raids as you'd like. It really makes no difference, and it's whatever you guys are comfortable with. I usually tend to put the Iskras into my secure container because they are more pricey than the waters if you do happen to die. And just around this rock on the right hand side, then more often than not, you will see this green smoke, which signifies that this is where the ZB bunker is. So once you get up here, then you just have to go down into the bunker. Once you get down to the bottom level, then you will see a broken box in the left far corner. This broken crate is what you have to go up next to in order to plant the water and the Iskra in each location. So it is a 20-second timer for each plant. A little trick is that you can hit the tab button after you finish planting the first one and then tab back out, and then you will immediately be able to plant the second item. Otherwise, you will have a 5 or so second delay in between being able to plant the first and second item. So before you start your plant, especially if you're solo, I recommend you setting up like this just next to the box. And this is a clip as to why, because in this game you really can't trust the vertical audio. It's just so inconsistent. And if I would have been facing towards the wall on this one, then that scav just would have come down and executed me right in the head before I would have had a chance to turn around and shoot him, especially with how scavs are in this wipe. So realistically, it's better off just to be prepared than possibly have to restart your plant, then have to go all the way back to the lobby and then reset your entire raid. So now I'll bring you guys over to ZB16, and we are going to start at the back of the plane, and then I'm going to turn directly around and then move over here towards this boulder. The huge mountain is just up there as a point of reference. And then once we get on the left side of the boulder, then we are going to run along this wing and then continue going at about a 45-degree angle the whole time. And the point of interest that we are going to be looking for is another large boulder that's going to be about 45 degrees on our right-hand side. After we crest over top of this hill, then you should see it on the right. And so this is what we're looking for right there. Once we get to this boulder, then sometimes there will be the green smoke that you saw at ZB14. However, I do find it much less frequently here at ZB16. But anyway, this is where the bunker is located. You just have to go down. Once you get down to the bottom, then there is the broken box in the bottom left-hand corner. And so just like the other one, I do recommend you getting into a position where you can watch the stairs. And then after you completed placing your 2 items, then your task is complete. You do not need to survive an extract from the raid in order to complete it. So hopefully you guys found this guide useful and it did help you to complete this task. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching the video. Have a fantastic rest of your day.